Well, hello, it's Bears back. I thought we'd do this a lot kind of together here. Show you what an easy build this really is. It's nothing spectacular. Once you get it, this is locked up. I wouldn't recommend unlocking it, or you might have parts coming all out. So you don't need to do that anyway, so just leave that part alone. And you get your blank keys, and you get your springs and your wafers, and you get your core. Now what I found right away is these wafers don't fit down inside of this until you alter them just a little bit. This is actually your keeper in the back that goes in the back here to lock it into the lock. And these are what you have to, move to get the lock to turn. And we have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 4. And that's the sizes that are marked on them. I don't know if you can see that. There's the 1 right there. And then you can see the 2. So that tells you basically what they are. Now, I've already done the 1. I'll take the 2 and show you what you run into. This is the front of the lock. And this big bar here goes against the spring when you drop the spring in this little hole. Then you drop this in. Well, it doesn't fit. It doesn't go in there. But if you look down inside, it needs to move over a little bit. So all you have to do is file on this. Little, let's see if we can get to that little tip there. File that down a little bit, and let me set that one back down. I've already done the 1, the number 1. So I filed it down a little bit. I didn't file it down much, but enough. And it, oops, let me get it in line. Eek. There it goes. And it falls in. Now it doesn't have the spring to push that back up, so the spring's not in it right now. But don't need that right now. Oh, it didn't come out? Oh, okay. So all you got to do is file that little piece off just a little bit for those to go in. And then what I did on the other key is I stuck the key in, and shoving it in and holding it and then marking where your cuts are going to be, just with a marker. Now this number 1 pin I'm going to put in the back, but I'm not going to even score it at all because it's so light a cut. I don't know how much I'm going to need, but the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 4, I can score those. Now I'm going to put them in different positions. I think the 2's here, 4, 3, 4, 1 is what I'm going to do. So all I do to score is I use one of these little number 4 files. Use a 3 or 4, and just right where your mark is, I hold my fingers to help me guide it, and I just score it. You don't have to do much, just score just a little bit to get your mark. As you can see, you got your starter mark in there scored in. And then you can check them, and you're going to make them wider when you cut them anyway. So that's basically all you do. And keep checking them against your wafers one at a time is the best way to do it, I'd say. And fit them in till they become flush. When they're in here, they become flush on both sides. So you got to go real slow when you do it. So, all right, I'll be back after I do the key. Okay, we've filed our key and got them down to where they're supposed to go. Let me show you what we got, what we ended up with. That's our bitting on our key. I know it's not pretty, but I can take this one, take it out to my cutter and just copy it, and it'll make the real pretty cuts out of it. So so that's basically all there is to it. Is you just hand file the key till it, on each one, put one in. And what I did is I started from the front, did my first cut, and left it in, and then put my next spring and the next plate in, and then, you know, pulled it out and filed it and put it back in, and until I got it to where it needed to be. And then you can always come back, and if you see in here, there's your locking areas. This is where it's going to turn. It has to be able to slide in and out there. It'll lock here, but it has to be able to slide in and out right here with the key in. So then you know you got it. Now the last thing to do is put the retention pin in. This spring and pin hold it inside of here. So always remember to keep these are your springs in here. You want to keep that part up when you're messing with it, or it's all going to fall out on you. It could fall out on you. And we're going to get our last spring and drop it in here, hopefully. There it went. And our piece, oops, excuse my big hands. Well, they're actually long and awkward more than big. And there's your keeper pin to go inside. So let's give it a shot. Stick that in. There's our keeper. We take it. We're going to have to push that down. Probably with a, where's my pick? Probably with a pick might do it. Let's take it. Not sure which way that actually goes in though. It started to move. Almost had it. Oh, I just knocked it out of there. I could have put it in after I got it in, but it's hard to do in front of the camera, guys. Oh, doggone it. It's trying to hold it and do this and that and the other thing at the same time is like chewing bubblegum and walking and trying to talk. Ooh. Come on, baby. Don't fight with me. You dog. I think it's almost there. There it goes. I thought. What's our problem now? My key pop out a little. There. All right. Eek. I might have meant the wrong way on that. Okay. All right, it's in. Okay. Hopefully that's in the right way. Now I did file down on this a little bit for this cap. I hope I filed it enough. That will go on this. Oh, I don't know. I may have to file some more to get that cap on, but I'll get it done. But basically, yeah, there's our lock, and there's our key. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay legal and have fun. Bye.